Good evening. Ever wondered how the aftermath of World War plunged Europe into economic turmoil, paving the way for the Great Depression and reshaping global economies? Join us on a journey through this transformative period in history, exploring the profound impacts of war and economic upheaval on nations across Europe. As the guns fell silent in 1918, Europe faced a landscape scarred by devastation and economic upheaval. The war had exacted a heavy toll, both in human lives and economic resources, leaving countries grappling with unprecedented challenges as they sought to rebuild and recover. The immediate aftermath of World War I saw Europe in a state of profound economic disarray. The conflict had drained national treasuries, disrupted trade routes, and caused widespread destruction to infrastructure and productive capacity. Industrial output, previously directed towards wartime needs, now struggled to meet civilian demands, exacerbating shortages and inflation. One of the most pressing economic challenges was the staggering cost of the war itself. Governments had accumulated massive debts to finance their war efforts, leading to soaring inflation and financial instability. Countries like Germany, burdened with reparations payments under the Treaty of Versailles, faced severe economic hardships that exacerbated social unrest and political instability. Returning soldiers added to the economic strain. Millions sought to reintegrate into civilian life amidst a shrinking job market and a disrupted agricultural sector. Many veterans faced unemployment and poverty, contributing to social tensions and political radicalization across Europe. The agricultural sector, once a cornerstone of many European economies, struggled to recover from wartime disruptions. The loss of labor, destruction of farmland, and disruption of trade networks led to food shortages and inflation, further straining the economies of war-torn countries. Efforts at economic reconstruction varied widely across Europe. Countries implemented measures such as currency reforms, labor market regulations, and attempts to stimulate industrial production. However, recovery was slow and uneven, with periodic financial crises and recessions hampering progress. The economic challenges of the interwar period were compounded by the onset of the Great Depression in 1929. The collapse of international trade, stock market crashes, and widespread unemployment plunged Europe into a deep economic crisis. Countries struggled to protect their industries, stabilize currencies, and provide relief to millions of unemployed workers and impoverished families.
Despite these challenges, the interwar period also witnessed innovations in economic policy and international cooperation. Efforts such as the Dawes Plan aimed to restructure war debts and stabilize European currencies, while institutions like the League of Nations sought to promote economic cooperation and prevent future conflicts through diplomacy and economic incentives. In conclusion, the economic impact of World War I on European countries was profound and far-reaching. It left a legacy of economic instability, social upheaval, and political unrest that shaped the course of European history in the 20th century. The war's aftermath reshaped economic policies and institutions, laying the groundwork for the challenges and opportunities of the modern global economy. So, as we reflect on this turbulent period of history, we recognize the enduring lessons learned from the aftermath of World War I and the Great Depression. These events remind us of the importance of economic stability, international cooperation, and the resilience of nations in times of crisis.